Hi, welcome to the live stream this morning. So I'm going to be channeling Archangel Raphael, and Raphael will be speaking about whatever's relevant for the people listening, and briefly about the week ahead as well. And just before we start, just want to mention a few things. So one is the Gaza fundraiser. So I'm going to be closing that on the 5th of November. So anyone who would like to do that before I close that down, just go to the Archangel Raphael site, and from there are four options: the soul signature and vision, the soul weaknesses, the ancestral strengths and activation of that, and ancestral weaknesses, and a healing transmission for that. Um, and then from obviously thereafter, the situation in Gaza is ongoing, so we've got links on the description. So if you want to support Gaza, you just donate directly through the links, or perhaps projects and organizations yourself to donate to. um, and yeah, and if you wanted to book a one-to-one session, you can do that through the Archangel Raphael site. Also, the shamanic protocol, the 5-minute transmissions, and also I'm offering monthly transmissions. So therefore, each month, and Raphael will talk about the theme for the month, and then give an energetic download and talk about the energies you can utilize for the month ahead. So that's all there on the Archangel Raphael site. And if you want to join a group, go to the gen.net site for that. Or if you want to have recordings of old groups, that's also on the site. So I'm just going to let Archangel Raphael come in and speak through me. Hmm. Hmm. I would like you to know that what I'm seeing at the moment is a lot going on many levels, that it is not simply about being in your own energy and going forwards, that there are many things going on, and these things are affecting you in your day to day life. So these may be things which are perhaps larger global issues, or they may be things affecting your community. However, I do see a lot that is there going on generally in life that will affect you, whether you are choosing to be in your own energy or not, whether you would really like to focus on yourself, on going inwards, clearing your own energy, whether you are doing this or not. You will be affected by these things. And the reason for this is that there is so much going on in the world at the moment that it is almost like what you are able to do is by going inwards, you are able to actually have a sense of how it relates to you, your own life, your own journey throughout time and space. So, what I will say is that because you are all in one way or another resonating with these energies, that is why you will be affected by them, whether you would like it or not. So it is a reminder to go inwards, a reminder to find your connection to what is going on externally, and also find your own way with it. That there is no wrong or right, that there is no such thing as always needing to focus on yourself in order to be able to clear energy, that you are able to focus on things outside of yourself and clear yourself more deeply in that way. That it is not right or wrong to go inwards rather than outwards. And equally, it is not wrong to go outwards and to do things on the earth that resonate with you, that really make you feel alive, that make you feel that you are making a difference, that this is also a way of clearing your energy. And as long as it is coming from a place within you rather than from an external source, as long as you are being guided by your higher self, then it will be the right way for you. So it is a reminder that the world at the moment has a lot going on. There is a lot going on around many things, from things in the environment, things that affect lots of different types of people, things that are affecting certain minority groups, things which affect people who perhaps live in certain areas, certain places in the world. There are things which are major issues which are going on, which affect many generations of people. And what I will say is that if you are resonating to what is happening in the world, then go within and find your part within it. If you have a part to play, and play it, because this will clear you on a deeper level as well. I am also saying this to those of you who perhaps have concerns which are way beyond yourselves, who feel concerned about many things going on in the world. Perhaps you have actually dedicated your life to a major issue. Perhaps you have been doing this type of work in this lifetime already. And it is a reminder to always go within, find your connection to something, and then see what you are guided to do. And in this way, you will always be doing the right thing. I hope I'm making sense, but it is a reminder as well that the world is changing in major ways, and it does need people to participate. That these are not times where you simply need to be in some way or another in a monastery or temple away from the world, doing your own thing. That these are times of major change, upheaval, things which are actually finally going to go in the right direction, things which are actually coming to fruition, things which are finally being realized by many groups of people. These are times of change in all directions, and you will see lots of change. So, those of you who are here to bring in a lot of light will find your place within this. It may be to set up alternative structures. It may be to really make changes to systems, to make things as they should be. But if you have a part to play here, then play it, because your time is now. That it won't come later. It is absolutely now. And those of you who really have a lot of energy generally for change in life, when it comes to very practical things, things which are more pragmatic, practical, down to earth, you will have a lot that you can be doing at this time. So it is a reminder to all of you to keep going within, find your resonance with what is going on, and then see what you are really guided to do. My second message is that I would like you to remember that you are all part of the cosmic collective. So, this means that you are here to bring greater awareness to Earth, light, and a lot of awareness about things that you may know about inside. So, for this reason, it is really important to stay connected to yourselves, to not get carried away with other people's energy, that it will be through you, that whatever it is you are here to do will come through. It won't be through others. It may be that you are inspired by people, that they help to ignite what is already within you. But what is within you is already there. It is simply it is simply waiting to come to life. So I would like you to know this, that you all have something inside that is unique, that cannot be replaced by anyone else. And it is also important to remember this, so you know that whatever you are here to offer is needed in the world, because there is no one else doing it in the same way as you. And it is also a reminder to not get involved in comparing yourselves to others. It is also a reminder to stay connected to yourself and not get into a state of believing that you are less than others or even more than others, that you all have a part to play. And through this, there will be harmony on earth. Even if your part may seem seemingly smaller than other people's, it is all in one way or another needed. I also would like to share that there is always going to be a discrepancy between people who are doing work that is similar to one another. That there will always be discrepancies because there will be one way of doing things for one person and another for someone else. And there will always be a slightly different energy, a different focus that comes through individual people as they do similar work. So it is a reminder as well to be much more in a type of energy that is about being able to appreciate what you need when. So rather than believing that there is one person who has all the answers, who knows everything about a particular subject, whatever that happens to be, whether it is something holistic or whether it is something very earthly, it is good for you to really be in the mindset that each person will be bringing in their own unique energy to do with any particular subject. So, those of you who are training perhaps in something at the moment, perhaps you are learning about a certain kind of medicine or something else. Perhaps you are learning about something very practical. Remember to stay connected to your higher self and be guided by it in each moment because you will be able to learn different things from different people and then bring it all together and really make it your own. It is also good for you to know that in this way you are able to stay open to life, that these are no longer times where you are being guided to follow one path only, one teacher, one particular one particular stream of energy. It is a time where you can actually be following many different ways and bringing them together into one. And those of you who perhaps find this confusing, remember that you will be guided by your higher self about this and how to do this. I have a few more messages to give you. I would like to share that when you go within, you will always feel inside that there is a lot going on, that it won't necessarily be a comfortable experience, that you may feel many things, but some of these things are absolutely not your own. Especially if you are very much about going inwards, you will be picking up on a lot of things that other people are thinking and feeling. Because there are many people in the world who are perhaps not so aware of what is going on in them, who are a bit disconnected from this. And so, what you may find is that you are actually assimilating, processing other people's energy without realizing it. So, what I would like you to know is when you go within, remember to ask that other people's energy is cleared from you, that what doesn't belong to you goes back to where it belongs. And do this before you start going deeper, so that you are then working with what is yours. And when you do this, it saves a lot of time. It actually helps you to go deeper faster. It helps you to evolve as a soul faster because you are not having to then take on other people's energy and try to process it before realizing it isn't your own. I also would like you to know that those of you who have been in this kind of state a lot in life will find it a big relief to finally be in your own energy, to feel what is yours, and not get confused anymore. I have one more thing to share, and that is the light that is coming in at the moment on the earth is very much about really bringing up a lot to the surface, both within and without. That it is not really a comfortable time. It is not really a time for the faint hearted. It is a time of immense change, a time of discomfort, a time where parts of you that have gone to sleep can be resurrected. So be open to discovering new things about yourself. Be open to finding out more about who you are. And be very much in your own energy when you can be, feeling your connection to yourself and to the things around you. And from this place, there are no mistakes that can be made as long as you are connecting to yourself on a level that is deep, where you are feeling your connection to the oneness and being guided by this. There is absolutely no mistake that you will make. And even something that then does feel to you like it is not so positive on the earth will be something that was necessary in order for something else to happen. So that is what I see. What I will say about the week ahead is that it will generally be a positive one, not necessarily one that will be easy on all levels, because you may find there is a lot going on, a lot of activity, and you may feel a bit overwhelmed at times. But it is generally a good week. The energy is really positive. That is all. Yeah, so thank you everyone for listening. And yes, wishing you a really good weekend and a good week ahead, and lots of love to all of you.